it's Amanda. I'm so sorry. It was fed to me wrong.
She said, it's not Kelsey, it's Amanda. And I didn't know what to think.
This is insane.
You would never put your worst enemy in a situation like that, let alone these gorgeous girls.
Sarah, what happened?
I still feel sick about it. I mean, I'm still in shock about it. We had such a brilliant show, an amazing series to begin with, but what a fantastic live show. And then in the last minute, everything went wrong.
Take us back to that moment when you were about to announce the winner of Australia's Next Top Model. It all seemed very smooth and very easy.
It had gone very smoothly. In fact, the last thing that was communicated to me through my earpiece was Kelsey won, Amanda 2. So, and we had this great idea that we wouldn't use a card, that we would have it all communicated to me through an earpiece, so that I too in that moment would find out who the winner was. And I thought it'll be great. Having heard the last thing was Kelsey won, Amanda 2, went into the read. The winner of Australia's Next Top Model is nothing. Nothing.
There was nothing.
All I knew was the last thing was Kelsey won, Amanda 2. Of course, Kelsey's the winner.
It's you, Kelsey.
You were waiting for a producer to say Kelsey or Amanda, and you had nothing.
The point was, that it was going to be communicated through my ear, and it didn't come at that moment, so I went with what I had been told.
And how long before had that been? Pretty close?
Yeah, just before that segment. So that, and it was obviously, I mean, it is a genuine miscommunication.
So there is immediate celebration. You hope at that point you've made the right call. There's still nothing in your ear telling you otherwise.
No. I mean, as far as I knew, it was the right call. That's what I had been told.
Relief?
Great. We had fireworks, we had screaming fans, we had everything. It was so loud. So I could start to hear a name in my ear, Amanda. So, I've got to speak to the runner-up. Amanda, how you feeling? We love you. You've been amazing on the show. And then it was just communicated to me on a card in front of me.
Kelsey, you were Australia's Next Top Model for all of about 45 seconds. How did it feel when it was announced that you had won?
It felt really good to be, the winner, but obviously it didn't happen.
Let's go back to that moment where you're hearing something in your ear. Finally, that communication is starting to work. What goes through your mind?
Well, disbelief. Yeah. I mean, I just couldn't believe this was happening.
This was a complete accident. I'm so sorry. It's Amanda. I'm so sorry. It was fed to me wrong.
You make the announcement, and that's got to have been an incredibly difficult thing for you to do, making that judgment call in front of a live audience, in front of the hundreds of thousands who are watching at home. Very brave. Are you worried about how it might go down?
I couldn't do anything but just do it. But what just came out of my mouth, really. I couldn't think other than we had to clear this up in that moment. We had to make it right.
Have you seen the vision?
I've seen little bits of it. I try not to see it. Try not to look at it.
You can actually see the moment, I reckon, when you're told or when you actually learned of what had happened. And I think the whole of Australia just did the same things.
Well, I think, you wouldn't wish that on anyone. And to be in a position like that on a live show, you have to run with it.
Kelsey, when did you know something was up?
When I looked at Sarah.
You could see the change.
Yeah, just the crowd almost went a little silent. When I kind of looked at Sarah, I just had a bit of a sigh, and I went into my head and I thought, you know what, I'm here. I know exactly what has happened. Obviously, there's been a miscommunication. I thought, all right, something's gone horribly wrong. We've just got to, like Sarah said, sort this out. And I was just really worried about Sarah because I just couldn't believe that, she was standing there having to you know, tell the whole nation that it was Amanda and not me. Like, it was crazy, and yeah, I just really felt sorry.
Can I just say that you handled yourself with such grace?
Oh,
Thank
Such
you.
grace.
can you believe she's 19?
No,
It's amazing.
no.
It's fine.
How
Don't
did
worry.
this happen?
It's
Oh my
okay. It's an
goodness.
honest mistake. It's fine.
Amanda, you go from being second place after everyone said that you were going to win it by streets anyway. Initial reaction?
Well, of course, I was a little disappointed on the inside. You know, I was like, no, okay, I've worked so hard and I didn't win, but that's okay. You know, I was still ready to go out into the world and try modelling. But I was also really happy for Kelsey. You know, I was ecstatic that she'd won. I was like, good on you, you know, go for it. And so, yeah, that was my initial thoughts.
And when did you know something was up?
Well, I didn't know what was happening, and the crowd sort of went silent, and Sarah's going, oh, I feel sick, you know, oh my God, and I'm going, what's happening? Like, I was really confused, and I was just, blank thoughts running through my head, and then she said, it's not Kelsey, it's Amanda, and I didn't know what to think at all.
You could have dropped a pin across Australia.
You could have, definitely, and it would have echoed throughout the whole of Australia.
So it's tough when you've won the competition. Well, it's been announced that you've won it. The second winner within a minute.
Yeah.
pretty,
Pretty good.
pretty tough going for you. Then to have to make a speech, it was wonderful what you did. I mean, woohoo! It was kind of a disappointment.
What can you do? You just have to go with the flow, and these things do happen in live TV.
You don't feel in any way robbed at all.
No, not at all. You know, I had my moment. I'm still a winner.
All kinds of reports around today, some suggesting that it was a setup. Was it?
I don't even know whether to answer that question. I mean, obviously you can see how close we are to the girls. Why would you would never put your worst enemy in a situation like that, let alone these gorgeous girls.
There's some talk about the voting, that the voting was in some way flawed, that it went on beyond when it should have. Tell us what happened.
No, the voting was exactly as it should have been. It closed when it was supposed to have closed, and the numbers were counted. It was just a miscommunication.
You pride yourself, I know, as someone who loves live television. Does this make the prospect of live television in the future daunting?
I'm always telling you how much I love live TV after the Today Show. Don't know if I love live TV so much anymore. I think I'll go for pre-recorded.
You don't think this in any way has stopped you from achieving your aims in life?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'll keep going until the end.
What would you like to be?
Australia's Next Top Model, but that didn't happen.
Not that you're bitter about it. Finally, the truth. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.